Terror is too good. He took his paralyzed boss for a massage. In the enjoyment of the boss will be accompanied by a cigarette. To test the boss's legs for feeling, he was experimenting with boiling water, feeding the boss. Just looking at the beautiful assistant, it ended up in the eye, shaving for the boss. And it's like this way, and then there's this. He walks with the boss, but he plays on his wheelchair as a scooter. It's such an unreliable carer. The boss was happy, even in the end. The two became best friends. This is a true story. The patient named Philip is a billionaire. He was paralyzed from the neck down from a skydiving accident. Had to call in a nurse. He has interviewed many highly educated professionals, but not one of them, until the man showed up, finally let him make the decision. Because he's not here for a job, but to find a letter of dismissal, so he can get unemployment compensation. He said he didn't know anything about paramedics. Living in a ghetto. Living in the streets all day, and 6 months ago for robbery, and she flirted with her assistant. Philip laughed. I don't know why a man's character makes him feel extra relaxed. So it was decided to give him a month's probation period. Let him go home and think about it for the night. Come to work first thing in the morning if you can. It was his first official job in more than 20 years. When he got home, he just wanted to share the good news with his mother, only to be kicked out of the house by my mother. Because it was the first time my mother had seen him after 6 months. Mother said angrily that not only could he not share the family's troubles, and he's making trouble all day, he had to go back to the streets and wait for the long night. On the third day, Darius arrived at Philip's on time. The housekeeper showed him the mansion. I gave you some instructions on the job. She also said the room was all set for you. Looking at the independent bathtub in front of me, this is how he takes a bath at his house. Darius took the job without hesitation. To start a new life. He faces many challenges in his work. Not just nursing lessons, and showering and dressing and defecating for Philip. Although nothing can be done well, but Philip will give him the greatest tolerance and respect. Gradually the family couldn't look at it. Persuade him to get another carer. Even his friends came to him. Said Darius used to be a punk. It's likely to be violent. Facing the doubts of the people around you. Philip was at the end of his tether. Darius is not in tune at home, but there's a good side to it. He was unwilling to accept his employer. Stuffed into the trunk of a van like a piece of luggage. He would lift the hood of a sports car. Get Philip inside the co-pilot. Feel the roar of the engines together.